Happy 1,000 subscribers, Aquarius. Thank you for viewing my videos. We have reached 1,000 subscribers. Excuse me, and that is all due to you. I do not buy subscribers. I do not pay for advertising. I don't even remind people to like, subscribe, and share like most YouTubers do. So that is 100% all you, and I'd like to thank you. I'd also like to thank you for commenting and keeping those comments positive. I know that that can be hard, especially if we see a reading for ourselves that doesn't exactly make us very happy. I have a few announcements. Yes, I am still doing private readings, but I'm changing the way I'm doing them. I decided to try out, going by the minute, and I didn't really like it, so now I'm going to go back to how I used to do it, which is by the card count. Because I just feel that, limiting things to a certain number of minutes just because that's what was paid for, or, trying to squeeze a reading in, I just don't think that's really, I don't think that does anybody justice. I don't think it gives a good reading. I like to be able to just lay the cards out and just read the full message and not be worried about, the time, and just go until the full message comes out, and that's that, I don't want to be worried about the time. I don't, so I think it's going to be more fair going back to this way. With that being said, you can get 3 cards for $15, 6 for $25, and a full 10 for only $35. I think that that's very affordable, and that's how I like to try to keep it, because, if someone's looking for a private reading, it's because, they want help, or they're looking for guidance, or, and no one like that should be turned away just because they can't afford something. If in the end you still can't afford it, that's why I do these free readings online. I try to help as many people as possible. For private readings, once payment is made, it only takes 1 to 2 days to get your reading. Usually only 1 day, but, I like to say 1 to 2 just in case, who knows what, if I suddenly get, like, whatever happens in my life type of thing. And I only accept PayPal, so if that's not an option for you, then unfortunately I cannot give you a reading at this time. But anyway, enough of that. On to Spring Love for you. I am using this deck again. There was some confusion. Some people thought I was reading the cards wrong, but I'm not. This is a full tarot deck. My friend made it for me as a gift. So there are doubles of cards in here, but the double card is marked for the major arcana. So again, it is a full deck. And the cards will connect in different ways than other decks do, and that's what I like, and that's why we have multiple decks. 8 of Wands. Well, it looks like you're going to be starting spring off with a lot of communication, maybe a lot of travel, maybe you and your sweetheart are going away somewhere, or maybe if you're meeting someone new, there's going to be lots of communication back and forth. These can also be considered like the arrows of love, so very good, very positive reading, lots of swift motion and forward movement, whether it is in travel or communication. We have the Four of Swords, so it's almost like an oxymoron. So, you're going to start spring off with a bang, whether you're with someone or not. And then it's going to take a break, which is not a bad thing. People get worried, but this is just like a mental break, like taking a mental rest and just, letting your mind rest. So after all of this excitement, whatever this is, you're taking some downtime, which is fine. You could take it with your sweetheart, or maybe take it away from your sweetheart. There's nothing wrong with either or. So, or maybe because someone does end up traveling, so now you have a little, downtime for yourself. Either way. And then you have the High Priestess, and she's all about trusting your intuition. And a big thing with this card is also the moon, because again, it's trusting your intuition, and, it's feminine energies, and there usually is a moon on this card. So I'm just going to tell you right now, watch for any moon cycles. Maybe that might have something to do with a rest that you're taking, or when things will start to pick up again. But Definitely, things are starting off. Maybe it's chaotic, maybe it's just so much back and forth and this and that and planning, and then finally you get some downtime, again, regardless of whether you're in a relationship or not. And then before you take that next step again, you need to trust your intuition, gather yourself and really think about where you want to go, what you want to do, what will that next step be. And it's a 2, so it's a low number, so, it's a low number, it's a new beginning now, an 8 was fairly high. We came down, rested, and now we're going to take another step. So just kind of trust your intuition and slowly move forward. And, yeah, patience is a virtue. uh, and she is on a 2 because she is the 2 in the major arcana, but it's also on like a sword card. So, which, swords all, again, it's all with your mental thoughts, and she is all about intuition, so that just makes it even stronger. I would definitely say really trust whatever your gut thoughts are. Don't try to like overthink it because then you're gonna second guess yourself, but like pay attention to your dreams and when you wake up and stuff like that, what your thoughts are. I think that will really help move you forward. But it's very positive reading, very good, and I hope you enjoy your spring.